All right, SG Caper here. If you are watching this, hopefully you watched the ALF video that I just finished, and now I'm going to do this one. Like I mentioned in the ALF video, I have a 3D printer now, and I've been messing around with 3D prints, and one of them is a critter. It's a 2-piece print, and I had to mess around with the size to get them to fit. But this thing is super detailed. I don't know if you can see all those teeth. It is super detailed, and I'm going to paint it, and hopefully I can get this painted in, I don't know, 15 minutes or less. Looking at pictures of critters, I'm going to do some storm vermin fur, maybe, I don't know, but maybe some layer dawnstone, and storm vermin. Yeah, I think these are the two. I'm going to use a red, probably go with Mephiston red. And then for the teeth, I will go with, nope, that's not the one I want, this one, Screaming Skull. So let's see if I can use these 4 paints to finish this. I might use a little bit of this Hobgrot hide. I don't know yet. Let's see how it goes. It's been primed in Games Workshop Chaos Black Primer, as always. And here we go. Storm vermin fur. And I should have grabbed a brush. Which brush do I want to use? That brush is too big. I'll use this brush. That's a 00. Looking at pictures, the face and the arms are kind of gray. They're like a mix of gray and tan, and that's what I like about this storm vermin, is it is a mix of like gray and tan, so I don't have to mix anything. I've done critters before. I bought them from a caster who casted up some little ones, and they were great. They were a lot of fun to paint real quick, but they did not have the level of detail that this thing does. I actually had to mess around with the size to get it printing right. It's a file that my buddy Too Dark on Joe Customs found, and had another Joe Customs guy print for him. And then I got in touch with the guy who printed. Same thing as with ALF. And he told me this is where the file is, so I bought the file. And I started messing around with the size. And what I ended up with was a bunch of extra pieces. If I can find them. Oh boy, where are they? No idea. All right, well, I'm not gonna be able to show you. I have a bunch of, I scaled the head piece and the body piece to be the same, and they didn't, the head piece printed too large compared to the body, even though they were scaled the same. I don't know. So I had to mess around, and I don't remember what I ended up using as my sizes. I'd have to check the file. I think this might be a little big for a critter, honestly, but I don't know. I don't remember the movies that well. And I do think that I broke the finger. I definitely broke the finger. I can see the spot right there where I broke it. Resin is fragile. Now I'm gonna have to print another one that's not broken. All right, so there's the storm vermin fur. I'm gonna do the feet too. Let's get the feet. Don't forget the bottom of the feet. So this file at full size was bigger than my build plate. Like, this thing is supposed to be huge. I didn't even try to print it because my printer couldn't do it. So you can get away with a lot of scaling on it. All right, so there's that first layer of the storm vermin fur. Use just a tiny bit of this. It's a little bit lighter. I'm going to blend it over on the side. I don't want it too bright because I don't want it to cover. I do want it to just kind of pick up highlights. So let's see. There we go. That's pretty good. This guy's got a busted finger. Sucks to be him. All right. Going with the Screaming Skull. Notice I'm not cleaning my brush. The Screaming Skull I'm going to use on the toes. On the fingernails. And let's get some teeth. Now, if I had been smart, which clearly I was not, I wouldn't have glued this yet. I would have kept the two pieces separate so that I could paint the teeth inside. Not that you can see them, but I know they're there and I know they're not painted, so there's that. But I didn't. If I print another one, that's what I'll do. Clean my brush. And let's do a little red for these eyeballs. Oh, that looks good. You can see the seam right there. I would take some liquid green stuff and go over it next time. If I print another one, well, when I print another one, I'll try to hide that seam a little better. All right, now any kind of cleanup, because I just did that really fast, so there's bound to be color where it's not supposed to be. So I'm going to break out the black. And I'm just going to go around. Clean it up a little bit. Not that much. Not too bad today. Now you could dry brush the whole body with the gray. I used to have a really nice dark gray, and I would have used it to bring out the detail of the print, but I don't have any more. So I gotta go buy some, and because I don't have it, I can't do it. So here we go. Painted a critter, 10 minutes. It's not too shabby. All right. Thanks for watching.